Welcome back, everybody. It's Bruce with the Epic Experiment and Garbage Are Great, and we're back. We're playing Brawl. We're going back into the arena, and we're going to play some Brawl. We're going to play... I'll show you what we're going to do today. So we're playing 5 games of Brawl with the commander of our choosing. We're going back to Strixhaven one more time. I know it's just about time for us to say hello to Marvel, but we are doing it one more time. We are going to play... We've played... Oh, let's see. We played Aziza for Lorehold. We have Abigail from Silverquill. We've played Berta from Quandrix. We've played Lewin from Witherbloom. We've played Sanar from Prismari. We've played Ral as Mono Black. We've played Anina as the Alchemy card for our set. We're going to play the other Planeswalker today, Professor Dellian Fel. So, again, I'm trying the Planeswalkers. I don't think the Planeswalkers are usually very good, but we're going to try it. So Dellian Fel is kind of neat. So here's our guy. 2 black green for a 5 loyalty legendary Planeswalker Dellian. +2 you gain 3 life. 0 you draw a card and lose a life. -3 destroy a creature. -6 you get an emblem with whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. So that is a 1/2 of the Exquisite Blood Sanguine Bond combo. So this is cool. I like a Planeswalker that has a destroy ability on it, so you always have access to a removal spell in your command zone, which is always good. This is a deck that's predicated on a lot of removal. We're going to try and mill and kill our opponents, and then we're going to try and set up something whereby we can drain them for a bunch of life. So Meathook Massacre is good. Exsanguinate is another. We can go full on. Where did it go? We have the Exquisite Blood, and we have the Sanguine Bond. Where did it go? I am losing my mind, folks. Pretty sure. Yeah, there's Sanguine Bond. So we have both halves of the combo, right, in the deck. All right, and the idea is we're going to try and get there or drain our opponent out through other means. It's all draining our opponents and making our opponent have to expend resources to try and keep things on the table. Is it great? I don't know. When I've played it to some moderate success. We'll go and give it a try. Of course, if you want to see the full deck list, it is down below in the description. You're always welcome to check it out. It is also available on my Mox Shield, along with all the other decks that I play here on the channel. So we're going to go into the arena. We're going to play 5 games of Brawl. The goal is to go 3-2. We're not going to go greedy and try and go 5-0. We just want to sneak through and get a 3-2, get a winning record. All right. I don't need anything here. I would like to go play. Thank you. So we're going to go and try our hand at some Brawl and see what we can do. We're going to play Professor Dellian Fel. All right. Let's see what we can do. I would argue that, by and large, the best decks in this format usually involve blue, if only because you can disrupt your opponent far more readily than you ever can when you're playing black and green. But black and green packs an awful lot of removal, so you can keep yourself in the game with a lot of different decks. Zamone and Dina. All right, let's have a look. What are we up against? So, as an original premise, I kind of like this, so let's go see. Oh, no. I would like to go see my opponent's commander. Thank you. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, target opponent loses 2 life, and you gain 2 life. And then sacrifice another creature, draw a card. Okay, so we want it dead. We're going to keep this. This seems pretty good. The fact that I've got Arcane Signet and then do a Toxic Deluge if I need to mop up the table seems pretty reasonable to me. All right, what can we do here? Well, I mean, I think we're just going to be playing the Swamp and passing. I mean, our opponents gets to do something way cooler with the land. All right, we are going to... No, we will save that for later. So this is going to... Could be potentially kind of interesting later. Wall of Blossom. So that's fine, I guess. Apparently, we're just going to draw cards. Okay. We are going to go this and do that. What does my opponent do? So they're going to scry. Okay, so this would be... Interesting. Alright, so what am I doing here? I think I go... Do I kill his land? Or do I play something else. I think I might just play Mosswood Dread Knight. So we draw a card, lose a life. That's fine. And then we play the thing. If our opponent wants to trade for our Mosswood Dread Knight, I'm pretty okay with it. So this would be... See, I would rather try and get this commander here. If he wants to kill it, I'm pretty amenable to the idea. But I'm more interested in trading for this land. Yeah, we're going to take that. That's a good trade for us. We'll get rid of the Earthbended creature. And then we need to kill this thing. So we're going to... Now, here's the question. Do I Toxic Deluge? And then... Yes, maybe that's what I'll do here. So I'm going to Toxic Deluge. Yeah, we'll do this. Right. Okay. And then we are going to Toxic Deluge here for 4. So that way we still don't have to cast our commander quite yet, which is totally a-okay by me. Now, our opponent is sitting on 4 land. There's 5, so they can replay their commander right here. But that's okay. I don't mind that. Let's see. So, I'm kind of interested in this notion of going Mosswood Dread Knight and this... Oh, okay. Well, we're going to play the Mosswood Dread Knight. I think that's pretty good. See if my opponent wants to counter that. Then I go Studious First Year. And then we're going to cast the Rampant Growth off. That feels pretty good. He could counter it. I mean, but I think I want a Swamp. Alright, so... we're passing our turn now and seeing what our opponent does. Urza's Cave. Now, I wonder what he's going to go get. Bossing Say. Interesting. So, very clearly, this opponent is into the... a bunch of this Earthbend stuff. Now, maybe, because like that's a really good late game ploy to try and push a lot of stuff. Yeah, there's your commander. Okay, cool. See, I'm pretty okay with that. This thing doesn't have ward, meaning it dies to a Stiff Breeze. So we are going to play Professor Dellian Fel. And we are going to destroy your instructions,
and you might survive.
That's okay by me. Then we will attack. I don't think he's going to block. I'd be shocked, actually, if he did. Okay, and I think I then will respond with Delighted Halfling being a blocker. So he could Bossing Say a land and use it as an attacker to try and kill Professor Dellian Fel. Do I care if he kills Dellian Fel? I kind of don't, because at this stage, yeah, I don't think I care that much. Ah, well, that's kind of a neat trick, isn't it? I will take action.
Death didn't stop me before.
Alright, well, that's kind of an unfortunate land to play. Well, we'll play the Snarl. We will play the Witherbloom Apprentice. We will then play Witherbloom. And so I think I'm going to destroy target non-land permanent. I think I'm going to destroy the Birds of Paradise. So I think that's what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to destroy target non-land permanent. And we are going to then play this thing. We're going to play it for this. And then we are going to attack. So, what is our opponent apt to do? I think... I mean, he could Bossing Say again. No, okay. Maybe? Maybe is that what we're doing here? I don't know. Toxic Deluge for X is 2. I mean, that seems reasonable. I don't love it, but it seems reasonable. I mean, I did the same to him, so... What are we doing, friend? So, I have 7 mana, so I can go Mosswood Dread Knight, both halves, and then go Glissa. Ooh, Treasure Cruise, nice. Alright, that's kind of annoying, isn't it? Okay. Bitter Blossom, you say, huh? Yeah, well, we're going to do this. So I'd like to hit a land drop. That's not a land drop. And then we're going to hit Glissa. Yeah. So, what are we doing here? I am kind of the opinion our opponent really has no business in trying to... Like, he could bossing stay here. Like, he really could. I don't know if that's really getting him very far, if that's what he elects to do. So, we're very much into the... Okay, alright. I mean, that's a thing. Okay. I think I would like to do... So, I'm going to play this first. I'll play this. Scoos. Is Scoos good here? I don't know if it is or not. No, I don't think it is. I don't really want to exile anything in my yard. So, okay. Well, I'm going to ship it. Okay, that's fine. So, I think I need to go here, and I need to get rid of this Blood Artist. Oh, counterspell. Never mind. Sure, I'll take that. Mana value 2. Well, we're going to attack with this. That's going to be a problem all the way around. Alright. And then I'm going to have to kill this thing with this. Yeah, I guess, but I don't love that, but the thing has to die. Well, I do have a Dellian Fel next turn, so I can do that. Sure. Okay, Llanowar Wastes. Professor Dellian Fel. Professor Dellian Fel kills your commander.
Congratulations. You have a chance to him. You're dismissed.
Right. So, right. Now, it's not what I really want to do, but that's kind of where we're at. So, I think we have to go Enduring Tenacity next turn. 9 lives. So this thing just soaks up damage. This just dies. If it had a revival counter on return to the battlefield with 1 fewer. Ugh. This thing's like among the most infuriating things in the game to try and block. Alright. Well, so our opponent's going to get to kill Dellian Fel. Because we're going to trade for a land. That's annoying. So we're going to trade for this land here. Ugh. That's kind of annoying, actually. But anyway. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, landfall triggers abound. Alright, so... Well, we're going to play this. Okay, land. We go... Well, let's play Dread Knight. I guess we play Enduring Tenacity. We play Jungle Hollow. And then we attack, I guess. I don't love that, actually. Yeah, we gotta get, like, we're never gonna fight our way through that thing, but we gotta try. Like, it just sits in the way and just is a problem. So, I'm looking at my hand at the Grey Merchant, and, like, I hope you're out there watching, too. So, whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. So, we cannot lose a creature here. If he doesn't kill anything, we go Grey Merchant for 5. And then we gain 5, and he loses 5. Well, that's kind of annoying, isn't it? Ugh. Alright, that's an annoying spell, to say the least. Alright, so we're delayed a turn. Ugh. I can't do that. Alright, so we go Arcane Signet. Are you going to counter that? No. Are you going to counter this? Will you counter this? I would probably counter that. No? Okay. Okay. So our opponent's putting 2 and 2 together here that he's going to have to remove something off my battlefield. At least it's been a good game, I will say. I'm gonna be attacked for at least 3 in the air. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do they go for Zimone? There's 9. Okay, so now they can go for Zimone. Okay, they're going for the commander. Okay. Well, I will block this, and I will block this. The land's annoying. Yeah. Yeah. Right. So... Creeping Bloodsucker gets me another black pick. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. That makes 12. So 6 and 6 makes 12. I think that's the game here. That should be. Boom. Got him. Done. Nice. All right. 1-0 to start the night. That's okay. That was a good game, too, actually. A little back and forth, and we got there in the end, which is nice. That was a good game. I like that one. All right. Ooh, a pack. Well, we'll check that out later. All right. And let's go. Game 2. As always, if there are commanders you want to see brewed up here, please leave a comment down below. I'm happy to brew them up so you don't have to, because I recognize that brewing up decks is, I mean, it's not as hard as it once was. I think there's a lot of resources out there on the internet. But I do think that there's something to be said for if you're not sure you want to invest the cards in it. Tajiru and Hazaret. What does this card do? Oh, please let me see my opponent. As long as you have 1 or fewer cards in hand, has vigilance and haste. Attacks, look at the top 6. Okay. So that's going to be pretty gross. Okay. Well, all right. So we go Command Tower into Gilded Goose. If he doesn't kill that, we go Phyrexian Arena on 2. Greaves, so I can't touch your commander. Awesome. Love it. Yeah, we will pay it. Now, I will have to tear it asunder because I can't very well let a Greaves stick around. Raph and Leah. Oh, extra combat phases. Well, we will have to make short work of that thing. Okay. We lose a life. Confluence. Hero's Downfall. We play the... I think we add this. And I think we're going to tear asunder the Greaves. Yeah. And that's all we got. That's actually a big win for us because we cannot allow... That's going to give it haste too. That's annoying because that's going to make Tajiru come down next turn, I think. Yeah. No blocks. Ugh. Yeah, no blocks again. Alright. Unpleasant. Alright. Well, I think we do this, and I think we go destroy target creature. This can go away. I've still got removal in my hand. I think that's okay. We are not, and I will block with Goose now at this point if my opponent sticks a Tajiru. So there's no Tajiru coming this turn. Not unless something crazy happens. Oh. How did that come down? Yeah, I don't think... What? You may exile from put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order until the end of your turn. You may cast the exile card without paying its mana cost. Are you for real? That's absolutely silly. That's so silly. Oh my goodness. So we're just sneaking Eldrazi into play, are we? Wow.
This is the worst batch of students yet.
That's unbelievable. I don't know what to say to that. Like, we're just going to get absolutely donkeyed by that. All right, well. So, I can't go Sedgemoor Witch into go for the throw because I don't have an extra mana here. So, what do? I got to kill this thing, right? Like, I just got to. I would love to make a pest just to get in the way. But I think I'm going to go Scavenging Ooze. Yeah, that's a little rude. And I'm going to go for the throat right here on this thing. That is so unbelievably gross. Like, really is. He's going to exile 20 cards on the top of my library. And I don't know how I stopped that thing. And it's going to come right back down. Okay, he's going in the impact call. Okay. That's so rude. Huh. I mean, that's cool. I've never seen this commander do that, but that is some sort of rude, folks. It really, really is. Okay, I need what to come out of this? I don't know. I need a land, an untapped land for sure. Okay, so I play this. That doesn't get me what I need even. Because I still can't go Sedgemoor Witch Hero's Downfall on a thing. So I'm playing Blood Artist and then taking Blood Artist and then Hero's D on this thing. Yeah, like, I mean, I guess. I don't love that, but... And then Blood Artist takes a sacrificial Ulamogging. Holy moly, folks. This is like some sort of rude. I don't know what to say here. Oh, wow. Okay, here it comes again. This is the second trigger. I'm wondering to see what he exiles this time. Yeah, it's just all the Eldrazi. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, we are going to block this guy. And I have not enough left, really, realistically speaking. I don't know what I do here. Like, you can counter everything. There's just so much. This is wild. Ooh, bruh. What do I do? I think I have to concede here, folks. Like, nothing I'm going to do is going to get me out of this jam. He can count. Let's see what we can cast. Let's see. Can I even resolve a spell? I'm gonna wager I can't even get a spell because this counters my things. If he's got a 3-drop in his hand, he counters my Sedgemoor Witch. Yeah. Okay. So we're not even getting a spell in. Well, I guess we could kill this. I mean, what does this do? Can I get a 1? No. I guess. All right, we wish him a good game, and we say thank you very much for killing me with all them Ulamogs. Woo! Well, let's see what this guy rips this time. Is there anything else that's monstrous? Holy jumping Jehoshaphat's. That's an old way of talking, folks, but that's kind of wild. What are we doing here? Why are we doing that? Like, why are we doing that? What are we doing? Are we just doing goofiness? We're just doing goofiness. Okay. We are full on just doing the goofy now. Okay. Well, I will play my commander. Do you have a 6-drop in your hand, my friend? No? Okay, so we are going to destroy this creature.
Is to teach.
And then we just, like, take our loss, I guess? Like, we're just gonna... I don't know what else we do, because, I mean, our opponent's going to literally beat us to death, but... The fact of the matter is, he decided, like, that he wanted to kill me through other means, I guess? I mean, I guess he wants the mill kill, which is, I mean, kind of cool, I guess? I mean, I'm going to die on my next upkeep regardless, so I don't know why he hasn't done the other thing. Is this style points, or? I don't know.
The answers I need.
Sure, and now I will die. Sure. All right. Well, you know what? I did have a good time, even losing that one. I've never seen that quite go quite like that. That was quite the slew of Eldrazi to find. Holy moly! All right. What else we got to do? What else have we got to do? One and one, I guess, then, folks. It seems... I mean, it seems par for the course, frankly. I don't know. Like, the Professor Dellian Fel lacks some punch. Like, and this is, again, I think my complaint with the Planeswalkers. You don't have the ability to attack with them. You have to use their abilities in a way to generate value for yourself and control the board. Meaning that if you're just looking to get your opponent dead, they're not... Oh, so we are making sure we have a piece of removal in our hand early to deal with that thing. I do not love this opening hand because this is slow. I don't love it, so we're going to mulligan. That's better. So, let's just review what this thing does. Deals combat damage to a player. Exile cards on top of your library until you exile a non-land card. You may cast that card by discarding a card rather than paying its mana cost. Meaning that thing needs to die and needs to die rapidly. So... yeah, we'll do that because I'm going to take something from their hand. I don't really love our opponent having a hand, so let's just take the best thing, give it to me. What are we playing with here? Stitcher's Wings, Bonehorde Dracosaur. Well, we're going to take the removal spell, thank you. Now what are you doing? I do not like, this is Toka and Razor. Spell can't be countered. Well, fortunately, I'm not trying to counter it, but I will play this. All this stuff is menace too, which is just extra kind of annoying. I will pay a life, draw a card. That's fine. Now, what are we doing next? This doesn't have haste though, but it does have menace, which makes it very frustrating. But we will kill it dead. Okay, so whenever a player casts a spell, if the amount of mana spent to cast it was less than its mana value. So if I have anything that's cost reduced, well, I don't have cost reduced, that's fine. I will discard a card. I'm going to discard this. I like that card, but we're going to discard it. Dracosaur is going to be a problem. We will need to find a way to deal with Dracosaur. We are attacking with this. You know what? No, I'm going to attack with just that. I would like to get my draw. Yeah, take action. Yes, that's fine. We'll play this. And then we follow it up with the Goose. We'll take a damage. That's okay. I don't mind. Alright. So, I need Professor Dellian Fel to be alive. So when our opponent goes resolves Dracosaur, that we can deal with it. Not... Yeah, I guess. And then you're going to kill Yawgmoth? Yeah, you kill Yawgmoth. Are you going to kill Goose? You're going to take Yawgmoth. Alright, that's fine. It's cool. Alright, that's cool, I guess. I'm going to play Chatterfang. And then I play Bastion? Yeah, we'll play Bastion. That seems good. Yeah. So now we got some blockers. We can chump Toka and Razor. Our opponent is going to go and try and stick a Dracosaur, I think. Yeah, okay. So that's really annoying, but I will have to kill it dead. Okay, cool. So we do this. Yeah, no, we're not. This is not allowed to stick around. I am very sorry, my friend.
Be gone from my presence.
We are going to just sort of chill. That's. I think this is going to be. Yeah, has flying and haste. Okay, that's not great news for me. Are you putting it on Toka and Razor? You are putting that on Toka and Razor. I'll say 5-2. That's large. Sure. Yeah, so we're going to kill this. Alright, so now we have take action. Okay, again, the snarl is not a great look. We're going to create a food token. And we will play Blood Artist. And we will do... existing tap? No, it just attacks. Well, we will attack this way. And turn. So this is going to be Cruel Claw. And he's going to switch this, equip this onto this thing. Yeah, I can't stop that. Pass. You attack for 5, I think. I think I have to kill Toka and Razor. Like, this thing has to die here. I don't love this. Okay, well, okay, that's better. Do I trophy the Stitcher's Wing? I think that's what I actually do. I trophy this. So now, all right, and then we go. Put a basic into play. I don't think I mind. And then we go, we're going to make a food. No, we're not doing anything. We're going to sit tight. I've got blockers to use, and I've got things I can do. So I'm okay with this thing. So he can fake his own death, so he's got mana for that. Or you can just pass the turn. Are you attacking? You are attacking. Well, we're going to put the 2 squirrels in front of this thing. And then I'm going to use those 2 squirrels, where X is 2, to try and kill this thing. 1, 2. And that's going to drain him for a whole bunch right here. And he's not going to be happy with me. But that's okay. I can live. And he's got to decide if he wants to protect Toka and Razor. So he can keep it if he wants. I don't really think I care. But he's got to decide. Because I think he wants to protect infamous Cruel Claw here. Because if he doesn't... If he uses his trick here... I get to kill Cruel Claw. Cool. That's fine. Right. We get another trigger off that. Yeah. Cool. That's fine. Pass. What is this spell? So, as far as things go, my turn. No. I think I'm going to go like this. And, no attacks. I think we end our turn. So we definitely have to prioritize blocking Infamous Cruel Claw. And our opponent is realizing that we are not going to let him, and he's prepared to scoop. Alright, so we got a win. 2-1. Alright. This is grindy Magic, I have to say, folks. Like, there's some of the nights we play, and this is over in a snap. But for us tonight, this is clearly much more of a grind. It's not bad grind, it's just a grind. It's not bad grind. It's just... Turok, Dread Cantor. I will say, this has been kind of also refreshing, because we're seeing a whole bunch of different commanders. Okay. Protection from white. Whenever an opponent discards a card, put up a symbol to counter Turok. When Turok enters his kick, this target opponent discards 2 cards. Okay. We are going to keep this opening hand. Oh, geez. I'd love to keep the Fable Passage open for... but... I think we start with actually Restless Cottage, actually. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to play Restless Cottage to start. I don't like this Turok. This is kind of a rude card. Alright. We'll wish our friend hello. We will play... we will do this. And we'll go... we'll go get a forest. Forest, I think. And what are we playing here? Mindstone. Alright, that's not so bad. He's going to kick his thing here, though. We will play Glissa. We're going to make our opponent have to do something here. So if I have to throw something out, I'm throwing out Sanguine Bond because I don't need it. I can win through other means in this deck. I don't need it as a way to... Yeah, he's going to make us discard 2 cards. 2 cards at random. Oh, I'd forgotten that that's how that works. Haha! Rude! Anyway. Okay. What are we doing here? So this is going to be a discard deck, almost inevitably. He's very clearly set that up as his toy, like... as his tool here, but that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. You can think. That's all cool. What do we say? Hippie. Ooh. Huh. That's unexpected. I will play this, and I will kill this thing. We're not letting Hypnotic Spectres sit around. That's a cool old card from the good old days, but that thing is not being left around to... we'll draw a card. Who's life? That's kind of what we're all about these days. Okay. What is our opponent doing? Opponent! Yeah, yes, you are killing me. That's... We kind of thought that was going to happen. Alright, what are we playing here? Discard 2 cards unless you discard a non-land card. Well, I guess I discard a non-land card, don't I? We're going to throw out Sanguine Bond. That's a cool card, and I hate to see it go. The truth of the matter is, though, it kind of needs to. Alright, so we play Nykthos. We are going to go and +2 this. And we will go Unstoppable Slash. I don't need to do anything yet. We can just stay there. Non-land permanent. I mean, if he goes to try and pump this thing, I think I have to kill it. There's no point in accusing your Nykthos, my friend. Now, there is value in trying to Dread Cantor me. Really? Alright. Yeah. Like, I'm all about this. You do you, boo. Big fan. I think this thing has to die. This thing needs to die. We are not letting this value and just sit around. Okay. And our opponent is recognizing that we are not interested in having our cards discarded. Cool. That's fine. Well, we got a win. 3-1. Interesting commander there. little curious as to why he gave up in that instance. But we are 3-1. Game 5 coming up here. Let's see if we get ourselves a win. We're on a bit of a roll here, though. It's been pretty nice. The deck seems to play pretty soundly, and the fact that we have removal in our form of our commander gives me peace of mind, because I know that even if things are hairy on board, I can remove the biggest, scariest thing, which is always an advantage. Fire Lord Azula. Okay, we go from playing things that are kind of mid to playing like hell tier. Okay, so we're clearly playing Slitherboard Pathway into Goose into Unholy Annex, I think. I don't love that, but it's what we're doing here because we need to get the card advantage. And then we need to go for the throat to kill Firelord Azula as quickly as we can. So this is a green. This is going to be Goose, and we hope we get there now. What are we doing? Okay, so we are going to go Swamp, Unholy Annex. Yeah, we'll do it. And at the end of the turn, we draw a card, lose a life. That's kind of rude, but that's kind of where we're at. What is this? Command Tower. Okay, blue. Firebrand Ascension. Oh, that's kind of unpleasant, isn't it? Alright, so what are we doing here? Do I go... I guess I go Veto, don't I? This thing has prowess, it was firebending 1. Yeah, it's a lot of damage, but... Well, the Radiant Fountain will help next turn to help stem some of the bleeding. What does this thing do? Yeah. I'm going to try and block, and he does a trick, I'm sure. Okay, that's fine. So... we have to do this. And then we go...
I need answers.
That needs to go.
You're going to. This is merciful.
Okay, we will deep cavern batter opponent here next turn. That seems like a given. So this is Firelord Azula. It doesn't have haste, which is kind of good. Okay, I don't love it. I will try to block. Survey says okay. All right, we're doing okay. So this goes here. We are plus this. Gain 3 life.
The right spell.
Okay, this goes like this. And we can cut down this thing, I think, still with this. Yeah, we're going to cut down this thing. This way we're done with this whole business of stuff. And I will make a food here while I got a chance. I am not going to attack, strangely enough. So we are in pretty good shape. We have managed to blunt our opponent's commander, quit the triggers on the Firebending Ascension, and more or less give ourselves some breathing room here. So we play the Swamp. We plus this, we gain 3 life. Dome our opponents for some more. I mean, do I want to do this? You know what? Actually, I think I kind of do. And then
this will only
we're going to bat you. What am I looking at? What am I taking? Take that away. We are not doing anything right now. I will attack with that this turn though. And turn. That's okay. We're actually doing okay here. Our opponent is, well, that's 6 lands, so they can go and they decide to concede. All right. We were in pretty good shape. We had, like, they were running out of materials, and we had got pretty good look on stuff. All right, 4-1 tonight. That seems like a pretty solid record just to go. I kind of like Dellian Fel. I like the fact that it offers me removal in my command zone. Let's go just one last quick look at the deck before we say farewell to it for now. So yeah, no, I like the build. I do like the deck, and I like the sort of the Sanguine Bond, Exquisite Blood sort of feel. And there's a bunch of recurring sort of like things with it, where you've got the Enduring Tenacity, and you've got Veto, and you've got a bunch of other, like where's the other one at 2 mana? It's the Bat. Starscape Cleric. So you've got a bunch of different ways that you can drain your opponents out for things. And enough ways to keep yourself with some a little bit of card advantage that you can go and realistically keep your opponent in a pretty tough spot. So I rather like the deck. It's pretty interesting. Check the list out if you're curious, if you want to see what it is to build it. I don't think it's anything particularly insane, but there's lots of good, strong cards in it for sure. But deck plays pretty well. I liked what we did. 4-1 tonight. It's a good record. All right. So, deck is down below in the description. So is our link to social media, so you can go and check it out, see for yourself, and enjoy, whatever you like to enjoy on social media. And additionally, you have the link to the podcast down below. We will be recording some more episodes here shortly. But there we have it. All right, folks, thank you very much for joining me tonight. Please like and subscribe, as always, and have yourselves a great night. We'll talk to you again all soon. Bye.